It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday. Getting over that hump on the last day of the month. Where did it go? May 31st, 2023. Number 1. Although the White House and Republican House leaders made a federal debt ceiling deal over the weekend, the real work appears to be convincing their members on both sides to accept it and avert a financial crisis by extending the nation's debt limit. The House is expected to officially process the legislation Wednesday. If all goes as planned, the full House is expected to give vote Wednesday, just days before the latest D-Day or the latest debt crisis deadline day of June 5th. Number 2. Memorial Day tradition was started by Black people to remember the great sacrifice of freed Black Union soldiers in the Civil War. The months leading up to the first Memorial Day celebration in Charleston, South Carolina, were filled with the tragic collateral damage of war, disease, struggle, and strife. Then, May 1st, 1865, thousands of newly freed Black people gathered in Charleston, South Carolina, 3 weeks after the surrender of the Confederate General Robert E. Lee, and 2 weeks after the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. Number 3, alopecia areata, or alopecia, is a condition that occurs when the immune system attacks the hair follicles. According to the National Alopecia Areata Foundation, about 700,000 Americans have some form of alopecia. African Americans are more likely to be affected, and women are more likely to have the condition than men. Patients with alopecia are at a greater risk of developing depression, anxiety, and other autoimmune conditions. Number 4, Target is removing merchandise celebrating Pride Month from store shelves after employees faced threats. Conservative activists and media have also bashed Target in recent days for selling tuck-friendly women's swimsuits that allow some trans women to hide their genitalia, according to the Associated Press. Earlier this month, Target CEO Brian Cornell said in an interview with Fortune's Leadership Next podcast that the company wants to support all families and that its focus on diversity and inclusion and equality has fueled much of our growth over the last 9 years. Number 5. Jania Thompson has been missing from her home in Temple Hills, Maryland since April 24th. She was last seen at the Naylor Road subway station wearing a pleated skirt, black long-sleeve shirt, black white Converse Chuck Taylor shoes, pink glasses, and a baby blue zip-up jacket with the word pink on it. Anyone with information on Jania's disappearance, please check out her picture in our newsletter and go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Your age does not make you wise. Seeking wisdom does. All right. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. The gang's all here. Stephen Hill, Myra J., and Quinn Townsend Riley, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.